All right, what is happening, Slap City? We are back, and in this video, we are going to break down the Babyface Blackburn versus Andrew Provost match from Power Slap 20. So I felt a personal obligation to break this one down. I mean, look at the comments alone. You'll see that, the entire world thought that Babyface got screwed in this one, including me. Now, I'm going to try not to be biased in this one, even though Blackburn is a friend of mine. So, and I'm not the biggest Provost fan. But, with that said, we're going to try to break it down as fair as we can. And anyway, so yeah, I felt a personal obligation to break this one down. Now, it wasn't the best performance from Blackburn up until the third round. And so basically anybody knew that it was going to end up being a draw if you don't stop that in the third round. And it's funny, Aaron Turner actually commented on one of my shorts about this fight, saying it sounds familiar. And yeah, he's got a point. Basically the same thing happened to him. So, I mean, Herzog, he's just been, he is what Slap News would say, striker friendly. And by that, they mean he lets shit go, like, a lot. Even when, people are clearly not able to continue or shouldn't continue, he'll let it go. And I think that part of that, after thinking about it, I think part of that had to do with the Bordeaux match when he stopped the fight. And a lot of people thought that he shouldn't have stopped it. I think that, he got a lot of backlash online for that. And so maybe that, turned him into a striker-friendly ref. Who knows? It could be pressure from Power Slap to, want to have the bonus rounds and the best matches possible. So maybe it could be that. And it just could be straight up fraudulent. I mean, it looked fraudulent, to be perfectly honest with you. Now, I don't know that to be the case, so I'm not necessarily saying that is the case, but I think that it should be. I think that they should take a look at that. Like the Gaming Commission or whoever regulates betting should be looking at this for sure, because at the end of the day, we have seen some absolutely absurd judging and reffing in Power Slap. We really have. And I was so frustrated, if you saw my recap, that I was literally in New Jersey where it's legal to bet on Power Slap. And basically no book. You can't even bet on it. No one will touch it with a 10-foot pole. And, people on the surface will think that it's because it's volatile. That's not why. I literally went if you don't count this one, I went 7 for 8 on the card for picks. So as volatile as it can be, it's really not that hard to pick. So yeah, anyway, they definitely have to take a look at this, because as somebody that invests time and effort into making Power Slap content, I want this sport to succeed. And if they can't get major books to offer it where it's legal, then I just don't know if this sport will even survive. It's exciting, but at the end of the day, your target market wants to bet on the shit. It's so much better. Like, there's basically nothing better to watch if you have action than Power Slap. It really, and even UFC fans, once they watch it once, if they're against Power Slap, if you have action on it, there's no sweat like it. Like, you go from so live to holy fucking shit, I could lose right now. There's really just nothing like it. But anyway, yeah, this was just, yeah, we'll get into it. So anyway, I'm doing no edits on this. So it might be a little rough with me trying a new streaming service. So I don't know. We're just going to have to test it out and see how it goes. But anyway, I'm trying to think if there was anything else I wanted to say before we get into it. Oh yeah, so I pre-made this video, so I'm going back to the old school breakdowns because, a lot of this stuff you really need like the green lines and, white lines to really show what's going on. So yeah, this is going to be kind of an old school breakdown to be perfectly honest with you. So with that said, let's give it a shot and let's get into it. So Provost won the toss, so he's going to strike first here.
Jason Herzog getting us going here.
Set what hand and what count. Right on 3. Is he set? Right on
I must
3.
say, I don't love Blackburn's stance there. I really don't. He's, leaned over onto the table. So it's like he's getting closer to his opponent, which typically, like, sometimes it can work in your favor if you jam them up. But on the measure, like, if you're able to, like, shimmy up after they've measured, then that can be an advantage. But if you're just up close on the measure, they can just move back. So if anything, I think that you want to be as far away as possible and you want to be as balanced as possible. And it just doesn't look like, I'd love to see a wider base from him because, a lot of it in judging, like, if you get stumbled, it doesn't look good. But anyway.
Measure.
All right, Big Bad Wolf up first,
Right
going
on
on 3. Babyface has never
Right
been
on
knocked
3.
out in his power slap career.
1, 2.
All right, big shot from Provost there. You see what I mean? Babyface got stumbled there. And so, it was a big shot, but I think that he just wasn't as balanced as he could have been. But let's take a closer look. Oh, yeah. Boom. Okay, Provost has I've talked a lot about Provost's strike in the past because, most of them, like 90% of them are clubs. And you'll see that, like, on this one, it wasn't as bad. But, like, when his strike comes through, his hand is, like, vertical. And, I break it down further in the video, like, as far as, like, white lines. But this one didn't look as bad. So, the guy's definitely got power. And you add a little heel in there on the... somebody as good as Babyface's chin can even get rocked there. So, yeah. Big shot from Provost there. Let's take a closer look. Oh, yeah, you can see. It looked like, honestly, the heel landed first. Not the best shot there. I'd love to see the other angle. I don't know why they don't give it every time. Didn't look as bad as, like, the ones in the Azael match were straight up punches to the face. Like, he was just pushing his palm straight into his chin. And he goes back to that once he can't get Babyface out of there. But, all right. Anyway, Blackburn, round 1.
Which hand and what count?
Right on 1.
Right on 1. Give me a measure. Right on 1. Right on 1. Right on 1. That is your measure. Right on 1.
All right, Babyface going on 1.
All right. Not the best shot from Blackburn there. You'll hear him say he missed a little bit. Definitely looked high. Didn't look like Provost moved on that one. So let's take a closer look. He moved a little bit, but yeah, that definitely looked high. If anything, he moved like a little bit back. Like it wasn't like he dipped down to make it high. Just looked like a miss from Blackburn. All right, let's take a closer look. Green lines, baby. Bringing them back. Boom, stop it there. Excuse me. Okay, so, yeah, this one is way out of the target area. So, this one, I thought you could have easily called a club here. Now, there's levels to clubbing. I've said it before a million times. I'll say it again. Clubs, you can go deep, you can go high, and you can just straight up heel them right in the face. Now, this one, I don't personally like calling a high slap clubbing. When you think of clubbing, you think of like a hard impact that really would rock you. So this, I think that they should honestly name a different offensive foul, like when you're just out of the strike zone. But anyway, yeah, this is normally when it's like close, I'll just say whatever is more, like if there's more hand in the target area than outside, then I'm cool with letting it go. In this case, there's definitely more outside of the target area. Definitely not too deep. He's landing a lot of his hand, but the wrist is not past the chin, so definitely not too deep. If anything, it's just a bad slap, to be honest with you. But they end up letting it go. So, yeah, you'll see. Scrapes the top of the face. You're not going to hurt anybody like that. It might sting, but you're not going to hurt them. So, definitely a miss from Blackburn there.
Right there, that finishes him.
We'll hit Blackburn some mid-range shit.
The Butcher wants to make a
Provost where to land. He felt it seemed like he was almost a little bit too
Blackburn's pumped up, man. Provost to land on the target.
Right on 3 with a measure, please. Right on 3. You good?
See if he can hit that sweet
measure.
spot right here.
Said, I'm going to eat that. Go ahead and chalk it, dog.
Right on 3. 1, 2. Oh.
Yeah, okay. At least Herzog acknowledged
Yeah,
that
seemed
it could have been a
clean.
club, and it definitely was. I mean, I don't even have to see a replay. I know for a fact that that was a club. We'll take a closer look, but Blackburn ate it. It didn't fuck him up as much as, honestly, it didn't even fuck him up as much as the first one. People forget that, like, when you miss deep, you know, it can fuck him up if you, like, really land the heel. But if you land deep, like, really deep, once you get here, this shit is soft, man. You can eat this shit. So then the heel would be landing, like, further back in the jaw, which can still fuck you up. But you really need the sweet spot to be landing right on the chin to really get that turn and shut someone's brain down. All right, let's take a closer look. What I wanted to show you here, because I said it was a club, and you'll see what I mean here. So, I mean, Jesus, couldn't get through it. Anytime you see somebody, like, hit and they can't get through and it just, like, drags like that, it's as clear as day that it's deep. So, I mean, you really don't need any more of a replay to know that this was clubbing, but let's take another look. If we stop it there. All right, first of all, follow my cursor. You'll see that his fingers are so behind the slap here. I mean, that is straight up healing him right on the chin. Like, it's clear as day, man. It's honestly clear as day. I'll add some white lines. You'll see the angle. I mean, this is following his fingers, and this is the straight up heel, the hard part. So that's exactly how you fucking knock somebody out. And if these fingers were landing at the same time, this would be a clean slap, but they're not. I mean, this is just so clearly leading with the palm, and that is the worst club you can do. Like, that to me is clubbing when you lead with the heel, because, like, think of a club like a baseball bat. That's how you fuck somebody up. So yeah, this is one of the clearer clubs you'll ever see in your entire life, but obviously they ruled a fair blow. And Blackburn, I'm surprised Blackburn ate that. Like, you see, he doesn't even get through it, and Blackburn immediately knew something was wrong. Like, yeah, that's sickening, to be honest. And you'll see that, like, when Provost comes through, he literally, like, when he's going through, he's using his pec, and that's a push. A slap is a circular motion. A push is like a punch. When you push, you punch. I mean, you can, like, circular hook punch, but for the most part, like, a punch is pushing and you're using your pectoral muscle. So, yeah, I mean, definitely should have been a club. To be honest, I thought both of those should have been a club. Blackburn and Provost there.
Going on 1 again.
Right on 1. Right on 1. That. Right on 1.
See if Babyface can return to his former glory.
He would love nothing more than a knockout here.
All right, not a good shot from Blackburn, but that one looked like a flinch to me, to be perfectly honest with you. It really did. Take a closer look. Stop it there. All right, didn't look like he moved that much in this one. Oh, I clicked that on accident. So if you stop it there, I mean, yeah, there's a few things wrong with this one. So this one, honestly, like, when I was saying what's more in the target area, this one is pretty close. So I'm honestly, it's not too deep, so I'm cool with letting this one go. It's just a bad slap, to be honest. Like, Provost is lucky here. If I'm in power slap, I want these all day. Like, I would eat these. To be honest, I could eat this because it's so high. Like, you're not even rattling his brain. If anything, you'll just hit him straight in the eye, but it's not even deep enough to fuck up his eye either. So, yeah, I mean, just a miss here, to be honest. It did in real time look like Provost moved, but on the replay, didn't. Damn, he really swiped his eye there. Yeah, Provost able to eat it. The guy's tough. You got to give it to him. He's definitely tough. He has a chin, and he can take strikes.
It seemed a little bit high,
Bring it
kind
down
of an
a little
ice
bit. Don't
scraper.
stand up when you go, all right?
Amazing.
If you're going to stay low,
there.
just stay through, all right?
Definitely. I mean, he doesn't get enough props for his coaching because Bordeaux is really, really good. But he's an excellent coach as well. So just stop it there real quick. So, I mean, it's quite clear that, I mean, honestly, like, they both should have been clubs. Provost definitely should have been a club. But if you're not calling a club, I mean, he clearly won the round, both rounds. I mean, he stumbled Blackburn in the first one and then kind of stumbled him in the second one. So if you're not calling any fouls, it's clear as day that it's 2-0 Provost here.
Bad wolf Andrew Provost.
Hold on. I got to bring that back. Even on the measure. Watch. I'll try and stop it. Look at how he's measuring. Like, his fingers are behind it here. So you can just tell right here that it's going to be a club. I mean, Jesus. How does Babyface eat that? I mean, he is fucked up there. You can tell. Provost has a lot of power. He really does. Blackburn, I mean, I don't understand how you eat that. You see how at the end he's like pushing on his motion? I mean, he's following through, which is good. That's exactly what you want to do, and that's why part of the reason why he has so much power. But it's really more of a push. And you'll see when he comes through, like, his hand is like vertical. It just doesn't look like a slap to me. Yeah, I don't know. Blackburn able to eat it though. Shit's wild. Look at the stare. Blackburn growing out the hair. I believe he's donating his hair. So shout out to him. Straight up.
Blackburn is Motown tough, man.
He is.
They build him different in Detroit.
Isaiah telling him to stay low because
Line up
he's missed
and
high
stay
every
low,
time.
okay? Let's go.
A little
Stay
bit
low.
of blood.
By Lucy Breakers, nicotine pouches with flavor that slaps harder and lasts longer.
On one with a measure, right on one.
Here we go. On one for the former champion.
Right on one with a measure.
Needs to have something
That is your
significant
measure,
right here.
Right on one. Right on one.
Might need a knockout.
Oh, he's got it! Babyface is back!
He might get that knockout.
6, 7, 8. How many?
I don't know. I did. Oh, what?
Hold on.
That was a long count. Wow. I didn't know if he was going to recover. Herzog is the nicest official in the business.
That shit
He was
is
doing
absolutely
1.5.
absurd to me.
He's been going
I
up
mean,
there
we're going to
being
have to
a
watch that back. Now, watch Blackburn here because, I mean, you could hear him saying, get him out of there. But Blackburn this is a complete adrenaline dump right now. Like, honestly, like, Blackburn needs to learn from this because he himself, I mean, he was rocked too. It's a shame that he wasn't by his coach here because maybe Isaiah could have explained to him if he was that this is going to be a draw. Like that was clearly a 10-8 round to me. And so here you have to understand that you're going to an extra round. So this is, something that Babyface has never experienced before. But if he had recognized that, I think he would have not dumped as much adrenaline, to be honest with you. All right, let's take a look at it again. I mean, first of all, in Power Slap, you're not allowed to hang on the table. Like, you're not. You'll literally see in previous matches when people try to hang on the table, they'll like slap their hand away. So that in and of itself is not allowed. He clearly does it, and he's like holding on to it. All right, anyway, let's watch it again. First of all, that was a flinch. All right, he's trying to get up. Clear fucking table grab here, right in front of Herzog. Doesn't say shit. He's at like 7 or 8 right here. Yeah, he was at 8 right there. Still holding the table. Wobbling. I mean, look at that, dude. Look at that. He looks blackout drunk. Herzog stops him, holds him up. and then says fair blow. I mean, Jesus. Like, look at him right there. Look at that. Look at that. Like, how is he okay to keep fighting? Now, if it wasn't a draw, like if this was an ass whooping and he knew for a fact that it wasn't going to go to an extra round, maybe you can let him at least survive and not get a knockout. Like, look at Bordeaux holding him up there. Bordeaux is literally holding him up there, and that's great from him because he didn't want them to, change their mind and stop the fight. So that's heads up coaching from Bordeaux there. But I mean, like, maybe if it was an ass whooping and it was clearly going to be a Blackburn decision, you could, justify at least just not letting him take a knockout loss and just lose by decision. This was so clearly a draw. That's what part of what makes it so fraudulent to me is that there's just no chance. Like, by letting that go, it's not letting it go to the decision. You're letting him continue fighting. And in between the extra round, you get like 5 minutes to recover. Like that takes time to go to an extra round and decide and announce. So it basically gave Provost like 5 rounds worth of breaks to recover before he goes to an extra round. So if anything, they should just immediately start it. And, there's no way he's going to strike as good because when you're fucked up, your strike is affected. So when you give him all that time to recover, he's going to land a good strike. Let's take a closer look. Boom. I mean, excuse me. Let's see if we can bring that back. Boom, stop it there. All right, so yeah, this is quite literally a fucking perfect slap. I mean, he is landing absolutely every piece of his hand, covering the button, which is about right here. The button is like right on the tip, right to the side of the chin. So he's completely hitting that with the meat of his hand. Could not be more in the target area if he wanted to. This is, like, if Blackburn had landed this slap twice, there's no chance he loses. So, like, Blackburn definitely could have won the fight and took this out of play. But, I mean, look, everybody's human. So, yeah, this is an absolutely fucking perfect slap. And it looked like Provost flinched on that one, too. So, who knows? But you can't land any better than this. You really can't. I think that part of the reason why they wouldn't make him take another one is, even if he flinched, is that he got so fucked up. Really, a flinch, it's only a flinch if it affects the power of the strike, which this one clearly didn't. Boom. I mean, he stays. I think I'm. All right. Does he look straight to you? I forgot I did this in the video. Did he look straight to you there? I don't know. Didn't look straight to me. Boom. And then you'll see Blackburn flicks him off. All right. So I mentioned that it looked like a flinch. Now watch this. Watch this. I honestly, I made this video a couple days ago, like with the lines, and I completely forgot that I had this in there. Now watch him. All right, stop it there. I mean, holy shit. He's already moved, and then, like, we're going to have to bring that back. Watch it. So it starts in the center of his head. Mid-wind-up, he goes out like this, and then comes back to where he was, and then ends up with his head basically back where it was, but then a little bit tilted, rolling with the slap. So, like, as much as it didn't affect the power of the strike, I mean, like, how do you not call a flinch here? We'll watch it again. I mean, this was so clearly a flinch. All right, watch this. Yeah, I guess it's a little bit. Honestly, damn, I fucked up there. That's not even in the center. That's like more to the right, which makes it an even worse flinch. God damn, that shit is. I clearly fucked up there a little bit. Didn't even realize that. Come on. It started on this side. Now it's on this side, and Babyface is halfway through his slap. This just shows how dialed he was on his accuracy. I mean, it's like a circus game where you like have to like hit a moving target. I mean, people, when they train, I think people are going to start incorporating, like, people should put the bob on like a little like roller or something and emulate people flinching. I think people are going to have to do that, but this was just excellent accuracy. Now watch where he ends up when the strike lands. Yeah. So he ends up back where he started and a little bit tilted. So, yeah, I thought this was clearly a flinch. If you're not going to stop the match, at least make him take another one. I mean, Jesus. I didn't even quite realize how bad this was until I made this video. Yeah, I don't blame him for feeling that way. We had Joe Ban on the commentary this time. I'm not sure what Bisping was doing. I'm not sure who I like better, to be honest. I think that Bisping understands the rules a little bit better, but Joe Ban, yeah, I don't know. Joe Ban's good, but you'll see, like, this is an adrenaline dump. Like, you need that energy to eat this strike. So, definitely a miscalculation and something that he's never experienced before. You'll see Bordeaux coaching him up. I didn't really think that Provost landed deep, so I don't know. I guess he's just reminding him because he was that fucked up. But anyway, I'm going to have to skip ahead because I'm not sure when I start the extra round. All right, so it's going to start here. So we go to an extra round. So basically, at the end of the extra round, if it survives, the score will just be, 10 whatever. If it's 10-9, 10-8, it's kind of goofy how that goes because basically the scores just completely wash out, but obviously this one didn't end up going to a decision. So we're going to extra victory. And look at how much time. Like, I skipped ahead, and Provost is just getting so much time to recover here. And then Babyface, meanwhile, you can see him, like, breathing heavy. So now he has to refocus. And then get ready to eat a strike.
But this could have been called. Herzog made the decision to let it all been
like
rewarded with our first sudden victory round of the night.
Jason Herzog, like, oh my gosh. They're probably trained to justify some of the shitty-ass calls. And so, when they can't believe it, it's bad.
In glory. A sudden victory type round. We get it here tonight. Power Slap 20.
Time in.
Anthony Blackburn clawed himself back into this matchup.
Oh, you're going to let the guy die and come back to life
Provost
and
needs
keep
a little
fighting,
extra
but
chalk.
God forbid you don't have chalk on your hands. I mean, not that it fucking even matters. To see the target area?
He landed.
And you can see the target area on slow motion replay.
Some damage.
Right on 3. 1, 2.
Oh my God! He's out of shot. Provost with the comeback of all comebacks.
Yeah, I mean, that was vicious. Babyface has never been knocked out before. And there's levels to knockouts. Like, this was knocked out, man. You really feel for him. I think that personally, as a friend and just as a fan, think that he really should take some time off and let his brain heal because this one definitely did some damage for sure. And, yeah, that was vicious. The guy has power. He really does. And what's fucked up is that, like, you kind of have to give him a title shot now. I mean, I'm pretty sure he's won, like, 4 in a row. So, I mean, I guess you kind of have to give him the winner of Cole versus Rhodes. All right, let's take a closer look. You see how it comes through like vertical? Like it's like he's pushing and like stop it there. That, on what planet is that a slap? Like his hand is like this, and then clearly it's not even a flat open hand. Like that's part of what you have to do in power slap is land a flat open hand, and when it comes through like this, it's just so clearly not a slap. You see how he's pushing at the end of that? He's literally pushing using your pecs. That is not a slap, that's a push. What the fuck is he doing here? Pretty good job by the catchers there, though. Oof. We gotta take a look at those feet again. I mean, you can see the left foot. That's becoming a big problem in power slap, is that people are stepping with the left foot. And the refs in real time, there's a specific ref that's only job is to, on offense at least, is to watch for stepping. Like Herzog does not call steps. It's the other guy that's behind. That's his only job. And the system is so flawed because, I've said this before, but I'll say it again. After contact, you're allowed to step. You could literally do a backflip and end up in the stands. As long as the slap landed before, it's not a step, technically. But when you're looking at the feet, how can you tell what's contact? So you really can't. So the system is just completely flawed. It's honestly kind of brilliant by Power Slap to do it that way because you have that out every time. So, yeah, anyway. I thought this one was bullshit. I really felt for Blackburn. He definitely could have done things different and better, and I think this would go a different way. But nonetheless, it's a tough break. I feel for him. Hope to see him back, but hopefully take some time off. Really hope he does. So anyway, yeah, hope y'all enjoyed this. Until next time, like, comment, subscribe. Peace.